Shalom, beloved family. It's your girl Sophia Spiritualite, and we're here for our daily prayer and reading. Of course, we meet every day at the in Sassur. We say a prayer, we read a psalm, and we do a 3-card reading just to see what messages we can get from the Most High and the angels. So without further ado, all praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings and the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, David, Enoch, Moses, Noah, and Solomon. We thank you for another day to have labored in the vineyard. We ask for permission to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will allow us to be of better service to you and to the kingdom. When we enter herein with all humility, let God the Almighty One enter into this place by the entrance of an eternal happiness, of a divine prosperity, of a perfect joy, of an abundant charity, and of an eternal salutation. Let all the demons fly from this place, especially those who are opposed unto this work. And let the angels of peace assist and protect this place, from which let discord and strife fly and depart. Magnify and extend upon us, O Lord, thy most holy name, and bless our conversation and our assembly. Sanctify, O Lord, our God, our humble entry herein, thou, the blessed and holy one of the eternal ages. Selah. To the Holy Mother, we thank you for being with us. We thank you for guiding us. We thank you for walking with us down the path of life. O Divine Mother, illumine me with divine wisdom. Vivify me with divine life and purify me with divine love, that in all I think and say and do, I may be more and more thy child. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother Yahushua and the perfect example he set of how to both climb the tree of life and conquer the tree of death. And to the angels, to our personal guardian angels, to the archangels, to the council of 9, to the council of 12, to the council of 24, to the 24 elders, to the 42-letter name of the Most High, to the 72-letter name of the Most High, to the council of 144,000, to the 216 angels on the tree of life, to the entire administration of angels, and to all the angels whose names we know and the ones whose names we do not know. We ask that you come and be with us for just a few moments. Give us a message that will allow us to be of better service to the Most High and to the kingdom. All right, let's read Psalm 16. Preserve me, O God, for in thee do I put my trust. O my soul, thou hast said unto the Lord, Thou art my Lord, my goodness extendeth not to thee, but to the saints that are in the earth, and to the excellent, in whom is all my delight. Their sorrow shall be multiplied that hasten after another God. Their drink offerings of blood will I not offer, nor take up their names into my lips. The Lord is the portion of mine inheritance, and of my cup. Thou maintainest my lot. The lines are fallen unto me in pleasant places. Yea, I have goodly heritage. I will bless the Lord, who hath given me counsel. My reins also instruct me in the night seasons. I have set the Lord always before me. Because he is at my right hand, I shall not be moved. Therefore, my heart is glad, my glory rejoiceth, my flesh also shall rest in hope. For thou wilt not leave my soul in hell, neither wilt thou suffer thy Holy One to see corruption. Thou wilt show me the path of life. In thy presence is fullness of joy. At thy right hand there are pleasures forevermore. Selah. All right, we have our daytime deck here, or our nighttime deck here. All right, so we have our nighttime deck here, my bad. And of course, this deck is this is the Rota Mundi deck. It's not a beginner deck. It's slightly advanced, has a lot of Kabbalistic themes in it. And if you go to the website Fruits and Spirit and leave your email address, you will get a coupon for 10% off of all of our physical goods and $5 off our upcoming courses. If I can remember to say all of that, that is the hard part. All right, so, ugh, my Madim is showing. All right. It's Noga. All right. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the great I am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We ask for permission again to speak with the angels for just a few moments so that we can get a message that will allow us to be of better service to the to you and to the kingdom. Good Lord. To the Holy Mother, we thank you for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother, Yahushai. And of course, to the angels whom we've already called in, we ask that you give us a message that's clear, that's easy for us to understand, that's easy for us to apply, and that allows us to be of better service to the Most High and to the kingdom. And when you give us the message, we will let the Most High know that you fulfilled the covenant. So you are given credit for all the hard work that you do. We are trying our best to become better clients, and we hope that our hard work is being noted in heaven, and especially with you. All right, no cards fell out, so let's see what we got. Oh, we've got the Six of Pentacles, which is the Seal of Solomon. Really far back. All right, much better. All right, and we've got the Sun in our present position. And then our last card is the Seven of Wands, which is victory. Hey, we got the victory, the victory. All right. If y'all didn't know, that was actually a go-go beat. That song. A lot of people know that song. All right, let's start with... Well, that book's not going to give us anything. Let's start with this one. Here we go. The Seal of Solomon. Six of Pentacles. All right, so this card usually portrays someone who shares personal abundance with those who have a need. In some cards, the generous person is holding a set of balances, which could mean giving a portion. Woo! What was that? The heck is that? Is that what is that? Okay, y'all. I don't like stuff on me. All right, I don't know what that was. Something to distract me. This card usually portrays someone who shares personal abundance, a small spiritual attack, technically, with those who have a need. In some cards, the generous person is holding a set of balances, which could mean giving a portion of income out as a tithe, alms, or other charitable allotment. Depending on the other cards in the spread, the current may be the giver or the recipient of someone else's kindness. This card shows that no matter what a person's financial station in life, there's always someone who could benefit from a simple act of kindness in hard times. There may be a small gift or special occasion such as graduation or birthday. A bonus at work or small reward could also be indicated. And this correlates with gift or bonus, tempered generosity, financially self-confident. Again, Solomon was the richest man, in the world, Mansa Musa. And so, for him to come and give us a small portion of whatever it is that he still has access to in the spirit realm would be of tremendous support. And I also think it's kind of like we're also going to have access to that kind of abundance. And so we want to make sure that we, again, have thought out how we would do it. We want to be tempered. We don't want to, overdo it or anything like that. So you have to think about these things sort of in advance so that you're not, doing stuff that you shouldn't be doing, giving money to people who don't deserve it or need it or who are going to use it for drugs or abuse or anything else. And so I think something that goes along with the Seal of Solomon is the wisdom to know what to do with the money. And that takes, again, really being confident in your spirit, confident in your relationship with the Most High, knowing, what is beneficial and what isn't, all kinds of things that you don't, you wouldn't ordinarily gain knowledge about unless you're seeking it, right? I opened right to it. So our next card is the Sun. And let's see. This card represents the life-giving energy of the sun, the happiness and security that comes from material and physical well-being. Importantly, the benefits of a successful life and feelings of accomplishment come as a result of hard work. This is not a card of easy or unearned wealth and happiness. I don't know about you, but for me, this 40-day fast is probably the hardest thing I have ever done. And I just did one that was the hardest one I had ever done. So this is like double hard, triple hard. It's extremely, whatever comes out at the end of it is not something that was gained without work. Let me put it that way. But satisfaction for a job well done. Even, let me see, we're not going to do that. Boom. Okay, let's see what the path is. I'll come back to that, but that's good because this is also a path card. So the sun. So actually, it almost seems like that Solomon, the seal of Solomon, is like a turning point. Although we've had a few turning points, this feels kind of like another turning point, like a real like turning of the key in a different direction, or on a totally different path. We got two path cards, so that makes sense too. All right. So the 30th path is the collective intelligence, and astrologers deduce from it the judgment of the stars and celestial signs and perfect their science according to the rules of the motions of the stars. The wise men follow the star, this is it, to the location of the birth of the Savior, and his second coming will be announced by the sun and the moon and the motion of the stars. So again, as far as collective, so first we have a card that indicates, wealth, accomplishment, and then we have the second card, which is, sort of like the signs of things to come. Maybe it's even a opening for what is to come, because again, if y'all have been like even just thinking about clearing your karma and figuring out how that process works. Again, I do have a process I will probably talk about briefly, but share it in the class because it's not really something you can share online. But because it's a little complicated and it's very personal. And I'm going to have to rewrite some of the language because, anyway, long story short, the point of the matter is if you have been thinking about clearing your karma, it feels like almost being like activating the sun that is within you, because as above so below, so what's in the solar system we can also find within our bodies. So it feels almost like activating your inner sun, like so that the lightness that is in you shines like super bright out. It feels like, I don't say weightlessness, but you do feel a lot of that internal heaviness come off, which people who've been carrying around, I mean, you never know how heavy that stuff is until you get rid of it. And then you're like, wow, I've been carrying around all of this heavy emotional stuff for so long that it just, and a lot of people were born with it, because again, if your ancestors didn't deal with their stuff in their life, it just goes on to the next incarnation cycle. Your bloodline is doomed to deal with it until somebody ends it. You know what I mean? And so like, if you're a person who has a 9 life path or closely identifies with 9, then you're the person that will be doing that. Like that's what 9s do. They heal. They do ancestral healing. They heal life paths. And so, which again is kind of weird, you know. And hard and difficult, but at the same time, it gets us closer to that collective intelligence and really illuminating the sun that is within us. Right? Okay, so let's go on to the next card. I feel like I went on too long about that. But we have a lot of work to do. Let's put it that way. All right, the Seven of Wands. I'm going to read it out of the other book too. Okay, listen. Netsack represents the next level of progression where the person has obtained victory over one's thoughts and desires. And remember, Netsack is when you go from Malkuth to Yesod, then you go to Netsack and then to this one. Well, you go to Had and then Netsack, or you can go directly to Netsack from Malkuth too. So, but this is just, it's just getting out of the Malkuth range. Like once you get to any of the pillars beside the straight path, you get out of the kingdom and into your actual work, where your actual work has to be done, the different gates. So this is victory. Well, it's actually on this side. This is the victory of one's thoughts and desires. Let's see. All right, the seventh path is occult knowledge because it is refulgent splendor of the intellectual virtues which are perceived by the eyes of intellect, by the contemplation of faith. The hidden virtue of Netzach is the mystery of faith, which is the understanding that all things were created according to God's word or purpose, with the assurance that what has been predestined will be accomplished. So again, this is kind of like a reminder that we have been given the victory. We need to activate our inner sun, line it up with the outer sun, because the victory has been given to us. It's not this, that's God's desires for us to have the victory. It's, and again, this is another card where the actual card that's on the card is a guy with pentacles, and you have pentacles in the beginning. So heavy physical wealth energy coming in, and that is to say, you know, it's what we're going to be given is not just a spiritual cleansing. We're not just given a new heart spiritually. We're given a new heart physically too. It's a physical new heart because you get access to the rest of the chambers. Remember, I talked about that the other day. I went into depth about that, and now I understand why. Because when you're given a new heart, the old heart that we have only has 4 chambers. Remember, there's 3 whole chambers that are totally, you know, unacknowledged by the scientific system. And therefore, you know, when you're given access to all the chambers of your heart, then you can actually do more. You have more energy, you have more stamina, your blood can pump harder and faster, you can be better. And that's what we want to get to, where we have access to all 7 chambers of our heart, and not just like the 4 that everybody else has. And sometimes they halfway work and they halfway don't work, you know what I mean? Because like I said, the heart is a vortex. So if you only have 4 chambers, it can only accept but so much. But when you have the full access to your whole heart and all 7 chambers, it can take in a lot more, but also has to put out a lot more. Because remember, one side is full and one side is like inverted and collapsed. And so when you have, you know, the more you take in, the more pranic energy you take in, the more you have to put out, the more you have to harness into the universe, you know, so that you're in this giving and receiving cycle, and you're not just in this creation cycle. So I think more information about that is going to start to come through too. So I hope this makes sense to everybody. I'll let you guys look at it while I write it down. Walker Mill. Oh man, I needed that. All right, let's do the blessing of the Sephirot. Oh, here we go. You can still see this daggone thing. All right. Blessed be the light beyond all being. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Keter. Blessed be the breathing of origination. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chokma. Blessed be eternal wisdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Bina. Blessed be omniscient understanding. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Chesed. Blessed be perpetual compassion. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Gavora. Blessed be almighty justice. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Tiferet. Blessed be transcendent beauty. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Netzach. Blessed be unceasing victory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Had. Blessed be surpassing glory. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Yesod. Blessed be infallible foundation. Forever blessed be the mighty one. Malchut. Blessed be all life throughout the kingdom. Forever blessed be the mighty one. All praise, all glory, and all honor go to the Most High, the King of kings, the Lord of lords, the great I Am, loving kindness, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We thank you for allowing us to speak with the angels for just a few moments. We would like to report that they have fulfilled their covenant with us, and therefore we would like that to be noted to their record. We say thank you to the Holy Mother for always being with us. We acknowledge our older, wiser brother, Yahushua, and the perfect example that he set. And to all the angels, you guys are doing a great job. We really appreciate all of your hard work. We have let the Most High know that you have fulfilled the covenant with us. And again, we say thank you for your hard work and dedication to us and to the kingdom. Let God be praised in the beginning and the end. Who supplicates him, he will neither despise nor refuse. God above us, God before us, God possessing all things. May the Father of heaven grant us a portion of mercy. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Lolam Vayed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom throughout eternity. Ha Rashaman Hu Yeshazir Lanu Avodat Biet Hamikdash Limkoma Bimhira Biyamanu Omen 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 and Selah. May the merciful one restore unto us the service of his holy temple to its place speedily and in our days. Amen, 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 and Selah. To the spirits who are here with us, you're invited to go in peace. To my beloved viewers, you're invited to be in peace. And always remember, the Most High is your peace. Shalom, everyone. We'll see you for the reading tomorrow morning at the more.